welcome back to Senran Kagura Burst Renewal with the last recording session I'm doing for the night. At this point, man, I am completely checked out with anything to do with the Crimson Squad except for Hikage. I don't know why the hell the chapter missions in this one do not really... I don't know. I feel like when you jump between campaigns like this kind of feels like the worst way to do it. But when you go through one campaign and realize where the events take place in that one campaign, and it happens in the other campaign so early or so far ahead, it just feels kind of weird. I don't know. Anyway, we need to get into Chapter 4. We're beating Chapter 3 here. I woke up at the towering it must be Hibari, I think. Who's talking? Oh, it's Hibari. I'm brimming over with impatience. The receiver in my ear continues to emit a small beep. I let Mirai go for a reason. I flickered a little plant called a remora flower onto her back. The remora flower is extremely sticky and will cling to almost anything, much like its namesake. It's also remarkable at camouflage, with its color shifting to match whatever it's stuck to. I planted a small tracker on this specific plant, and it's working like a charm. Suddenly the beeping grows more rapid, which means Mirai is closing in. I immediately conceal myself with the shadow of a tree. Movements later I see Mirai appear with Homer and two of the others. But there's no sign of Hibari or Haruka. I await with bated breath for them to move on. Since Haruka isn't with them, that must mean she's with Hibari. I'd spotted Haruka and Hibari walking together earlier. Were I at my best, I would have confronted Haruka then and there, but in my current condition I'd likely not survive the encounter. If not for this injury. I pull the bandages away from my skin. It feels wet and sticky. My hand is stained dark red. My fight with Mirai had caused the wound to reopen. I'll just have to wait until Hibari's alone. I grind my teeth thinking how shameless I'd been. I wouldn't have said what I said to the others if I had known how things would have turned out. Regret floods my mind. Back at the hospital shortly after my fight with Mirai, I fit the earpiece in my ear and hear the faint beeping. The beeps are growing farther apart. That means Mirai is moving away from the Shinobi hospital. If I don't hurry, I'll lose sight of her. As I turn to leave the hospital, the others come in. As I survey their faces, I grow exceedingly angry. My anger drives them back a step. I'd always known Hibari would do something reckless if a situation like this ever arose. If they hadn't left Hibari on her own, Heavy Joe wouldn't have taken her. They blocked my view to the door. Karuga's voice is thick with concern, but to me it only sounds like meddling. Katsuragi's never been very sharp, but she couldn't possibly have thought that was my actual plan. I snap at Asuka's words. Asuka has no retort. She simply hangs her head. I push Asuka away. I hear her calling me, but I leave the hospital room without looking back. Thinking on it now, I know I went too far. The blame doesn't rest solely with them. It's my own fault that I was wounded to begin with. If I hadn't been hurt, Hibari wouldn't have felt so guilty. That's why I have to do this. I have to save Hibari from Heavy Joe. I bind a strip of fabric around the wound, pulling it tight. I can't lose any more blood. I grit my teeth and refocus. I'll save her. I swear it. She's irreplaceable. I can't be without her. If I ever lost her, I'm afraid to be alone. Nothing's ever terrified me more than solitude. Ever since that day, ever since I lost my little sister, she was so adorable and she disappeared right out from under my eye. Suddenly, without warning, lost in my memories of her, I drop my guard. A sword comes slicing down at me. I dodge in the nick of time. The solitary lesser shinobi stands, blade at the ready. The shinobi whistles for her friends. 10 of them, 20, more of them keep gathering. If I were at my best, I'd have options, fight or flee. But I'm not even at half my strength. I toss a bit of a special pain-killing grass into my mouth. Bitterness runs across my tongue. I bring up my umbrella and drop into a defensive stance. Fleeing is not an option. I will fight to the death. And if my death gives Hibari the chance to escape, I wish I could apologize to everyone for what I said. I wish I could talk to Hibari one last time. Numerous as my regrets are, I set them aside and focus on my breathing. Once it's at the pace I need, I kick my right leg out. I slash and slash again. I stay on the move, never in one place long enough for my foes to draw a bead on me. So many enemies stand against me, yet one by one I whittle down their numbers. In my current condition, however, such tactics are risky. The more violent my movements, the wider my wounds open. I feel myself growing faint from the blood loss. Even so, I continue to wield my umbrella until the very last possible moment. When my vision blurs, I won't be beaten. Hibari, I have to rescue her. I can't give up. My knee hits the ground. I finally reached the end of my strength. The lesser shinobi moved to surround me. It's over. This is it. I close my eyes and accept the inevitable. An image of Hibari floats in the back of my mind. It was raining that day. On my way to the Hanzo Academy entrance ceremony, I looked out to the schoolyard and saw a girl playing with no umbrella. That was Hibari. She was stomping around the puddles with rain boots on, laughing merrily. To my surprise, I found myself transfixed. She reminded me so much of my sister. No, it wasn't that she looked like her. For a split second, I truly believed my sister had come back. She hadn't, obviously. My sister could never come back. She didn't survive the traffic accident. Hibari noticed my presence and ran over to me, smiling. I didn't know what to say, so I just hemmed and hawed for a moment. She took my hand and started to run. But now I still remember the warmth of her touch. I hear the sound of a sword striking a kunai. I open my eyes, and there I see Asuka, Mikotoga, and Katsuragi. All of the lesser shinobi have been neatly dispatched. Asuka gives an innocent smile. Mikotoga approaches and tends to my injuries. Katsuragi looks as carefree as ever. They exchange looks back and forth. Asuka's words lay it out, plain to see. I'd effectively rejected our friendship, and yet here they are, telling me that. I can't hold a candle to her. I can't compete with someone that pure of spirit. But maybe that means she can save me from my own stubbornness. I can tell her what I know, and she tells me that she's going to rescue Hibari alone. One person can infiltrate the castle keep more easily than 3 or 4. As she departs for the keep, I speak softly to her, steadily shrinking back. Almost as though she could hear my voice. She quickly looks back and gives me a thumbs up.
戦闘なしで侵入するのはさすがに無理みたいね。でも今ならホムラちゃんたちもいない。よし、行くしかない。仲間を返してもらいに来ました。皆さん、道を開けてください。
You know, when you think that the Hanzo girls are in here, don't you think they would all be fighting in Heavy Joe now? Like, I almost feel like the end of the game is much closer than I think it is. Okay, can't go back. I should know better. What the hell is this? I need to take a careful look around. Looks like I'm not gonna find anything right now. You're kidding. Don't even give me that bullshit. They didn't hide anything out here? Nah, I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second. You're really gonna tell me they hid nothing out here? That's gotta be bullshit. Not a thing is down here. Swear to God, if they do it to me, if you try and tell me that I miss it somewhere, I'm gonna get so pissed. The piece right there. All the way up here. We're charging through the place, that's for sure. Are we about to get... Wait a minute, maybe it's not a prologue. Or maybe it wasn't a dream. No, it was a dream. Asuka's thing was a dream, but it is about to take place in the same area that her dream was at. She was on top of Heavy Joe. But I definitely feel like the Hamura prologue is not a dream. Or something like that. That was definitely like something at the end of the game. But Asuka's dream could turn into reality, so... But then that would mean we really gotta be at the end. I don't know. Maybe chapter... Again, I think before I thought that chapter 5 was gonna be one mission. But chapter 4 could be like, what, 3 missions? I don't see any other boxes. It can't be possible. Where's the other collectible? Did I miss it at the start of the fucking level? Hang on, I'm sorry. I need to see this. I need to know where it is. Mission... Oh, you get one for completing the stage? Huh. That's interesting. Huh. How do I feel like that's one of the hardest fucking puppets? Good and evil. Well... So, what's chapter 4 looking like? The gray area. So this is just going to be them getting ready for their final battles. They do go back to school. Part of me really thinks I should do one free mission to see... just to see something. Oh god, I gotta be this one.
Hibari? もちろん自分で調べたんだよ。ひばり、情報活動だけは得意だから。
まさかヘビ女の本拠地に乗り込んでくるなんて。
はるかさんに言われた通り転校しに来たよ。
え？ちょっと待って。本気？
もちろん本気だよ。だって悪は正義より寛容なんだよね。ひばりってドジばっかしちゃうんだ。だから善人より悪人の方が向いてると思って。
だからって。
そうだよね。なんか裏があるって思うよね。だったらはるかさん、ひばりと戦って。
え、どうして？
戦ってみればわかるよ、ひばりの気持ちが。
グレンのごとく舞い散れ。ありがとう。休息は十分です。
away just for that? She's waiting for the threshold. I told you, she was standing there waiting for the threshold. Really just gonna stand there?
やっぱりはるかさんは強いね。
まっすぐで曇りのない戦いだったわ。ひばりは嘘をついていない。本当にヘビ女に転校したいのね。
ひばり、はるかさんと一緒に頑張り
It's
た
like
いの。
when Hibari fights Haruka, Haruka acts like Haruka has never actually fought Hibari. She says it's always her puppet. Just skip
ちょっ
that
と
one.
待って。はい、これ。
これって半蔵の超秘伝忍法書？
はるかさん以外の人たちにも信用してもらいたくて。
確かにこれがあればみんなも文句はないはず。
Okay, you know what?
心よくひばりを迎えてくれる。
For this arc to try and tell me that this is how she got here, like they don't capture her and she says it then, she just comes back with the scroll. That's not what I thought. This doesn't make any sense.
よかった。はるかさん、これからよろしくね。
ひばり、ようこそヘビ女子が。
I don't...
ありがとう。
Trying to say that that's the way it goes is horrible. It would be much better if she was captured, she can be let go, but she comes back to say she wants to join, and then that's when you have the doubts of like, yeah, you join just because you want to get the scroll back.
どれにいたしましょう。これにいたしましょう。学校を選択してください。これにいたしましょう。
This shit's got me so irritated. Thank God it's the last session
ど
of
れ
the
にいたし
night.
ましょう。
I'm gonna tell you what, if we go in this mission and there's a whole big ass dialogue dump, that's it. I'm just gonna stop right in the middle of it.
修行ですよね。いってらっしゃい。
Okay, nope, I told you.
元気出せよ。
We'll do this another day. Because, I mean, it's only 4 minutes anyway. I'm done for the day. It's late. I want to eat. Again. And I'm done.
'Cause every night I will save your life, and every night I